the side, kind of kicking back here. So forgot to shave, but oh well. Oh, let me get my chair back. We got Alexandra in the basement here. Let me go and bring her up. You'll kind of see that pop up here for a second. There she
Hi,
is.
little L.
Hey. So hopefully, as far as I can tell, it is alive. So get over here. Okay, now you can see me. I'm all disoriented today. Oh, we got Maureen Youngblood in here. Howdy, she says.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, Maureen.
Yeah, my panel doesn't have any chat, so that's why I have to kind of tell the panel what people say. So kind of makes me read them that way. Forces me to read them. But yeah, I got this here. I also have the wheel. So there we are. So let's go ahead and need to shrink one of these though. Well, no, we need that. No, that'll be good. You don't need to see me. I'm not that important. So I mean, technically, I have the instructions on this at the same time. So yeah, they're on the same page. So yeah, we'll go ahead and if you wanted to have your channel viewed, type the word wheel, and it'll give me your link and everything. So Maureen, if you like to have your name put in the wheel, go ahead and type the word wheel. I feel like I just said wheel twice, and that'll put you on the wheel for it. And then when about five persons get on there, I'll spin the wheel, and in between that, I'll build the Lightning McQueen. On my personal channel, usually you see me as My Crochet Story. I'm not sure. Sounds familiar. I actually have two chats. I have the main chat up there. You can't see me, but I'm pointing up above me on another monitor. I also have it on OBS. So got two people in here. I wonder who. Probably me, because I'm actually on chat too. So, but yeah, I can't. I don't think I could bring myself up also with this. I might be able to. Let me check and see if I can get that to work. Sometimes it'll work. Sometimes it won't. We got rid of Alexandria. Well, you don't even have a.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You don't have a camera
Well,
anyway,
then
so
you don't need to put me up.
yeah,
You don't need to put
that'll
me up
work.
before you can hear me.
Oh, Froggy. Okay, Froggy.
Hi,
Knitting.
hi, Foggy.
No, I mean
Hi, Foggy, Foggy, Foggy. Hi.
Marine says she goes live with Froggy, not Foggy. So, Froggy Knitting. I went to that live about 2 days ago. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the first time I was in that live, so, or at least by that name. So that's probably why I kind of recognize the name, but not really. I've been there since. I don't think they've had a live since, but it was either yesterday or the day before. And I mentioned Foggy's channel too, so I thought it was kind of funny. It's so close to the same name. It's Froggy went a knitting. Froggy went
Hi,
a knitting.
Froggy. Wait a minute. Knitting.
That's the channel they found me up. Marine Youngblood found me from there, so I was live there. So yeah, Alexandra's in here even though you can't see her. She got no camera, so we'll just do her as voice.
Yes.
Yep, you showed
Yeah, you
up.
don't need to see the A.
You let us know you
So
did
you'll
a name
see.
change. Yes, I did. I did the name change on the first. Actually, the second. The morning of the second. The night of the first, I guess. I was going to do a live about it, but I didn't. I figured, what's the point? So I figured I'll just wait till my first live. I mean, technically, it's my second live, but it's my first live where you see me. My first live was actually an all-nighter loop. So I changed that this morning to say my first live is Little L Bricks. I'm still not used to that name. I don't think I'm ever get used to it. But while we wait for people to come here, let's go and open this up. So I built this on Studio, and it's completely brick built. Unlike most speed champions, they have the bottom, has like a little panel and that kind of thing. This uses almost no panels on the bottom whatsoever. So it's all brick
Really?
built. Yeah, it's different. It's the first one with stickers too. It's actually got stickers.
Wow.
A lot of stickers. It's like half and half.
Oh, I hate stickers.
I know.
I hate
It's like half.
stickers.
Well, guess what? It's about time. Paper bags. I figured it probably was by the way it sounded. The last 2 days I've been sitting here shaking it. It kept saying, "Build me, build me, build me, build me now." There's the stickers.
Oh.
Which I mean, it kind of makes sense because he was called Stickers in the movie anyway. Remember? What's
So
your name?
even the eyes are stickers, huh? That's not a printed piece.
Some of it is printed. We got Pirate. He just came in here also.
Hi.
Got a lot of
Welcome in.
small bags. Bag one, but they're really tiny bags. Look at that, tiny bags. And there's 5 bags. Yep. I've been through the instructions technically. There's over here to the side. We'll start with bag 1. And Pirate, if you'd like to go in onto the wheel to view your channel, it goes for anybody. Just type the word wheel, and it'll bring you up. Yeah, there you go. Just like let's see, Santa Joseph. Yep, like Santa Joseph did right there. JDB Bricks just came in also. So anybody wants to go up
Hi,
on the wheel
JDP.
to have their
Hi.
channel viewed, I will put you on the wheel. Let me get the first one on here. Let's see. Santo Joseph. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but sometimes I abbreviate. So let's have you as Santa Joseph. So far, he's the only one on there, or she, or he, or they, whoever you are. Never too old for bricks. You changed their name.
Hi, never too old for bricks.
He changed his name from Lego to Bricks.
Yes, he did.
Was it because I changed my name, or from Lego to Bricks, or? I mean, it makes more sense, actually. I like that better anyway. Yeah, it took them like 2.5 years before they emailed me and told me, we don't like the, well, I'm paraphrasing, of course. We don't like the idea about you having Lego in your channel name. Of course, I kind of told them I did. Because I ordered some Lego on the phone one time. They told me, yeah, my name's Little Lego. And the first time they didn't say much about it, but the second time they did. I messed you around too much. Well, they won't say anything if you don't join the LAN. If you're not joining the LAN, they don't care. So if you want to join the LAN, then yeah, you can't have the name Lego in anything.
If anybody wants to come on, you can.
You can
Just
also come up
press
on the
the
panel,
thing
yes.
there.
It'll be
can
one
come on
person at a time
panel.
though, because well, you all can be on there. We'll be able to hear you, but won't be able to see you. But I can bring you up on the camera here and there. They do not want any more ambassadors at all that speak English. Just letting you know, I spent hours emailing them. They accepted it. Yep, messed me around. And JTP Brick says, "Oh, you scared me." It's me, yay! Yeah, you're on there.
Okay.
So, what's so funny? Never too old for bricks, Nightbot says. Then I did my job, he says. Never too old for Lego said. But yeah, if anybody wants to be put on the wheel, just type the word wheel. Even never too old for Lego, see, I'm going to keep calling him that.
You can put on your other video too, your cat versus toys, if you want to. If you want people to see it.
Who, me?
No, never too old for bricks. He's got a cat channel now.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, if you come up on panel, you'll be able to put that on. Although it might take you off the screen, but we'll still be able to hear you. It's got a little limit on it. I think it's because of the size of the screen. I think it's what it is. Because sometimes it'll actually show, depending on what I'm showing, it'll show all of us. But can you actually tear these open? See, I've never had paper bags before ever. It's the first time. Just gonna tear them open. There's a little perforated area there. I don't know where I put everything. But yeah, there's a bag inside that too. Little baby bags here. How do you know if you got everything though? Can't see in there. I think I got everything.
You should see all the stickers. I hate stickers.
You're not the only one. I don't like stickers either. I'm just gonna cut these. Seems like much easier. Cutting them off like that. Just don't cut the brick, right? I've done that before. There's the pieces all ready to go. And it looks like do I have anybody on here? No, I don't yet. Not yet. Let's see what else. I hate looking down there. It's so tiny. Up here I can see it a lot better. Did anybody leave their name in there? I just need to make sure. Is that you talking as well, Alexandria? Who are they? Okay, yeah, that's
Yes.
I'm Little Ego right here. I'm me. And then Alexandria
And
is
the other voice is me,
kind of
Alexandria.
strike down. Sheriff on the mods. Let's see. Did I miss anybody's name Wheel or anything like that? Looks like yeah, it looks like we only got one person because I only see one link up there. Other than myself. What did you buy, Alexandria? Never too old for the brick asks.
Oh well, I got the 2 Harry Potter sets, the cauldron that opens up, and I got the Cornish Pixie. I got the new Hot Wheels Lego set, which is I think the first in a series that's gonna that they're making cars that are copies of what Hot Wheels did.
I know he did that.
And I got the love letters, the 4 letters that spells out love with the flowers on them. I got that, and maybe I'll save that for the February thing and build it while I'm on talking to people on the stream, or type it onto the stream. I can do something there. Anyway, and I got, let's see, I got a few other things. I got a few other crazy things.
A lot of stickers. And they didn't come with one of these things either.
Yeah, I got the hamster. I got the 3-in-1 hamster. Never too old for Lego. It's too cute. I glad to get it.
That's why you don't have a camera.
And I got the Bugs Bunny and the Aristocrat Marie. And the 2 gifts with purchases, which is the I know one is the car, the parade car, and I forget what the other one was, but I got the 2 gift with purchases. And all those are coming to me.
Now we can see you. See, when I have that, it's weird because when I have the instructions on there, I can have everybody. But when I don't have the instructions on there, I don't know. It's really funky.
Very strange.
It is
I don't know
strange.
how any of this works.
Because see, if I switch over this, it'll switch out. Oh, I guess not. Okay, yeah, it's because I had that big, okay? So let's go ahead and build until we get a couple people on there. So far, I only got one person so far. So let's scroll this down.
Unfortunately, I can't read the chat, so I'm sorry
Yeah, I
if
have to read
people
them
are
all out.
asking.
A lot of people are talking. JDB Brick says, awesome, Alexandria. He also says, oh, I want the parade car. Never too old for Lego says, cute. I guess he's talking about McQueen. Let's see what. Oh, wow. Yes, it's the famous Alexandria. Sheriff on the mods. What did you buy, Alexandria? Hit the link, JTP, and jump up on there. Before that, he says, I have a bit of a cough, so I'll stay off tonight. And of course, JTP basically asked who was that talking. I think I answered that one. So much Nightbot in here. And Never Too Old also said, then I did my job. I'm kind of reading everything backwards, so backtracking there. So I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't bring those up on there. That's right. Because that's why you can't see the chat, because the restream doesn't have chat being offline. What the heck was it saying?
Yeah,
Focus.
that's the one
Speed.
bad thing about this is
I
I
am
can't
speed.
see the
Concentration.
chat.
But Tessie? Oh, he's speaking Spanish or something. This is the English one. Focus. Bricks. I am bricks. Concentration. What the heck is... I don't know what... I can read the beginning of it, but I can't read the rest of it. It doesn't say the rest of it. It just says bricks, I am bricks, and then... It looks like, I guess it looks like it's repeating it. Focus, bricks, I am bricks, concentration, bricks, I am bricks, bricks, I am bricks. It's like just repeating it over and over again, or something like that. I'm not sure. Anybody read other languages? Because they didn't say that in the beginning over there, in English. Oh, it has the real one, and then it has the Lego one. Wow, when you have them comparing, it doesn't really look that much like them, does it? Looks pretty much like them, but not. I may not even do the hubs on there. I may keep those off because he doesn't have anything like that. See that? I don't know why they put those on there like that. I saw the instructions the other day, but I didn't really. I was doing more to build it than anything else.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like even the eye part is a sticker.
Yeah,
I
the
was
eyes are a
hoping that
sticker,
was
yeah.
at least a printed piece.
I think it's like that because it's too hard for them to line up. Oh, I know there's another one. See, I know the next step that's coming up, so I just grabbed a piece for that too. knowing what's coming next. See, I knew this was coming. Oh, I didn't know that was coming up, but come on. I knew this was though. There. Oh, you know what? Might help if I shed some light on this subject. Let there be light, and there was.
That definitely helps.
That does help. You see my big old elbow right here, probably. So you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Pretty small right now, but he's not even all that big, really. He's probably about maybe that long.
Really? I thought he'd be bigger
Going
than
by the
that.
box, because the box has a life size of him on there. He's actually pretty small for our Speed Champions. And he was a small car anyway, really.
Well, I thought he was like at least speed champion size.
Yeah, it's the same
Not the
width.
big one, but you know,
But
like
he's
the
pretty small anyway. He's a
Bond
small car
car.
anyway. He's not all that big. Remember, he's like a Corvette but smashed down a little bit. That's what everybody was saying anyway. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Wasn't sure I did it upside down or not. Yeah, I remember building all this in the studio. I got this far and I was like, what the heck am I doing here? I couldn't figure out what the heck it was doing. Like, where's the bottom where the wheels go, you know? Also, I made I have some pictures of his alternate versions up too. I have the Radiator Springs one and the Dynaco. The recolors, which wouldn't be that hard to do either, at all. Because the Dynaco.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to be coming out with his friend, the tow truck.
Mater? Yeah, he's going to be the next one. I hope so.
Because my friend loves that character, and she'll definitely want me to buy that set.
Yeah, that's why I get now that was funny right there. That's why I get it from Mater. That was funny right there. You see me say that sometimes in chat. Other lives, I'll say that when somebody says something, I'll say that. Okay, now that one goes the other direction. This is a little bit confusing. It was a little bit confusing when I first built it. That's why we went to it on what you call it. I can show you a picture of what he's actually going to look like. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can bring that up. Image. I might take off my my instructions here. I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, let me bring it over here so I can see better. That's a really tiny screen up there. Where is my Speed Champions? There it is. Now go to Disney Cars, and here's all three of them. There's all three of them. Even the decals
Ooh,
too.
cool.
I designed the decals. Let me shrink ours so you can see it a little better. I won't shrink everybody but me. You can kind of see them a little better there. There's Dynaco and Lightning McQueen over on the side, and then the darker one is the radiator springs. So go bring that one back up, and then that one back up. There we go. But yeah, I can. Yeah, it's going to work. Okay, as soon as I closed it, it went off. But yeah, I'll show you what he looks like by himself. I do have a picture of him by himself somewhere in here. If I can tell the difference, because I have the real one and then the one I made, so I can tell the difference. Actually, I have them separate too. There's Lightning McQueen there. Kind of too big for the screen though, but. Oh. I turned Alexandria off.
No, I'm here.
No, I couldn't hear you for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unless you weren't talking. Well, yeah, there's
I think I didn't want to interrupt you.
Lightning McQueen there. Wish I could move him over or make it smaller, but I can't. That's what he actually looks like. So.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot with Lego lately that you can't really gauge how big the sets are from the pictures they're showing.
I know.
They look bigger than what you're getting.
Yep, they do. So there we are. Let me go ahead and bring this up a little bit better so you guys can see that. That's what I'm doing here. So we got that now. And then, yeah, it's built a lot different than normal Speed Champions. I don't know how they're going to do Mater. I heard they're going to be doing Dukes of Hazzard and Kit and Starsky and Hutch.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
because that's awesome. I would love to have a Kit and a Starsky and Hutch car.
The Dukes of Hazzard, they're raising it $10 just for that one.
Wow.
Yep. It's gonna be 10 bucks more. It's gonna be 39 for the Dukes of Hazzard one.
I would pay. I want the A-Team van. I really want that.
Yeah, they're talking about maybe doing that one, but since it's a van, they're kind of wondering.
Well, the van, you know, they're going to charge more.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I heard about the Dukes of Hazzard being 39 instead, but it's gonna be more than usual. But it's not. They're not raising the price for everything, as far as I know, but just for that because it's so popular.
I would like to get the Night Rider, but I would like to light that one, you know, because you had the light that went back and forth.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool to have the light going. Zzz,
that would be so cool. I bet
cool.
Foggy could light that like that. I bet he could do that.
Hard to program it that way though, to go back and forth. I mean, you can light the whole thing, but I'd want it to go actually back and forth like it does.
Yeah, that's what I would want, because that would look so cool. That would be so cool.
JDBP builds says ka-chow. Ka-chow. Lion speed. Yeah, I have that on my thumbnail too. If you notice on the thumbnail, he says ka-chow on there. I wasn't going to do it, but I just thought, what the heck, I'll add that on there. I'm there anyway at the time. So I went and put ka-chow. I kind of made it breaky, lettering, but I wanted it to be noticeable. I just added it to the old one. Is what I did. He's coming. It almost looks like he's coming out of the wheel. It's funny looking. So we don't have anybody else adding their name to the wheel. So it looks like only what do you call it is? Let's see. Let's check that out real quick.
The
Santo
love bug
Joseph
would
looks
be
like
a cool one also.
Santo Joseph looks like the only one's gonna be on there. All right, now.
As a future build.
What's that?
The love bug, from the movies, the love
Oh
bug.
yeah, the love bug. That'd be a good one too. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That would be
That would be a good one.
Could be like that would.
And it
probably be
is
really
Disney.
Small. It would be really small. It'd be about the same size as Lightning McQueen here. Being a bug.
But it is a Disney set,
Yeah, it is
because that's
Disney.
Disney.
It would be Disney. Yeah, this is Disney also.
So they should be able to get that.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard for them to do. Yeah, see, that kind of gives you an idea how small it's going to be. 'Cause
Wow.
He's not much bigger. That's pretty much the whole bottom right there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty small. Okay, let me go ahead and spin
It's
this
more like
wheel.
a Hot Wheels.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than that. Not by much. About the size of a Matchbox right now. But I think there's a lot more added to it too. The body's going to give it some length too. I'll go ahead and spin this just for the heck of it. And bring them up. It's going to go.
Yay!
There's no way I can remove it, so bring that up there. It should come up in there. Yep. Still does it. So there's Santo Joseph. It's like brand new, 20 subscribers, working on his first 100 or first 50. Yeah, up to the first 50 is the hardest. That took me forever to get past 50. Now it's taking me forever to get past 450. I'm 11 subs short of 500. So if anybody hasn't subbed yet, sub now, because I really need it. I'm trying to get to 500 so I can get half monetized
Yeah,
almost.
you're so close. You're so
All you
close.
need is the I just need the hours, which is that's what's hurting me really bad. That's closed there. Oh, stop it, you stupid thing. So you got 2 videos here. Cleaning the car. Oh, I need to find out how to do that with my truck. I don't watch videos live unless it plays. Sometimes it'll play on here with no sound, so by default. But
Wow, you can clean
so
headlights
you
with
remember
toothpaste?
automotive stuff then? Okay, I might have to go back to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, you can clean it with toothpaste. I tried it, but it never worked for me. Got any posts? Yep. Let's go posts, and I'm going to subscribe. So you got a new subscriber. I'll watch the video later on. Probably watch this one here because I want to know how you do that. I think I was doing it wrong, so I have to go back and watch that. I think there's a way to add this to my playlist. Add to queue? No. That's how you do it. I know there's a way to add this to your watch later. That's what we do. Okay. All right. That way I can watch it later. So yeah, that was Santo Joseph, brand new YouTuber. So
Ooh.
it's me. Yep, it was you. So let's close that. We should go right back to the right back to the previously scheduled program. I'm keeping an eye on that. And oh yeah, I'm sure you can't see it, can you? I forgot. Because if you see anything on there, let me know. I don't always get them all.
Yeah, unfortunately,
You don't have it.
you can't see that there.
I'm sure somebody will say something. Big letters or something. But yeah, last thing JDB Build says is ka-chow. Ka-chow. I know this could be. I think yeah, the Cars one, this one here is sold out. TF Bricks just says
It
he's
is.
back. TF Brick Squad just came back.
Hi.
This isn't much bigger than a Matchbox so far. Now, see, the wheels are probably what's going to do it. That's going to make it look bigger. I think it goes towards the end here. I can't remember. It's been a couple days since I built this in the studio, so I had to actually put the
I
parts
think
in
a,
myself, so they don't have it on studio yet. But it should
I
be
think a
soon.
lot of people are going to be very disappointed when they see how small this car
He
is.
is pretty
Honestly,
small. At least when you start, it's pretty small. Maybe I could be wrong. I mean, even studio doesn't do it justice. You can't really tell how big it's going to be. I just did it more for practice, I guess you'd say, because I knew I was building it live, and I wanted to get a picture of it. And that's the best picture I can get. That's the one that I put on my thumbnail. This picture, the same one you saw earlier. That's on my thumbnail, so it's not the Lego rendered one. It's my own rendered. Yeah, see, he sticks out a little bit more. So, oh no, it's about the same. How does it go on there though? It goes like that. So yeah, it's still the same length right there. But you still got the bumper and the back bumper too. So that's going to give it some length.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see this put completely together.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody build this live or anything. I think there might be some
No,
videos, but I think I'm the
neither
only one
have
that's done it
I.
live so far. I haven't seen any
I
live
think
yet.
you might be the first. I haven't seen anybody build this.
Yeah, it's funny that Cars is the very first Blu-ray I ever bought, and now it's the very first miscellaneous, I guess you say, of Speed Champions that I bought. That's funny.
Yeah.
And now JF Brick Squad says, so when did you change your YouTube name? On January 1st. I applied for, what am I looking for here? I applied for the land, and Lego told me ahead of time. They told me about 6 months ago that I needed to change my name. I said, well, I'll do it, when I can. They said, well, you got to do it before you apply for the land, and otherwise you will be denied. And so I said, okay, I will. Well, it involves a lot more than just changing your name on YouTube. I had to change my music video, which luckily came out pretty much the same lyrics, but I changed Lego to Bricks, or whatever, pretty much the name. What else did I have to change? I changed my Discord name, so my Discord name reflects this. I've changed everything except for the email so far. I just haven't changed that yet. Mostly because I just been changing things as I went. I had to change my stuff in this. If you notice, everything says little L bricks now. That was the hard part, was changing this. Oh my god! Even on Restream, up there, the panel, I had to change it up there too. I just did that just before I started the live. So I don't notice these things until they come up. I can't remember all these things that have to be changed. So I just been doing them as they go. I knew YouTube. I knew Discord, but that was about it. I didn't realize there was so much to change, So, little Lego is pretty much gone. Goodbye, How's that going there?
That's why I'm calling you Little L all the time,
Yeah,
because I want you to get used to it.
yeah, I'm never
The
getting used to
quicker
it.
you get used to it, the better.
I'm okay if you call me little Lego, because I know who you're talking to.
Well, I know that, but if they're watching or they're checking your thing and
Oh,
they still hear people
they
calling
never
you
said
that,
nobody could call you little Lego. They never said that.
they never said it, but
So I don't think
well,
you can call me late for dinner. There's nothing they can do about it, really. Even on videos. I mean,
what
really.
they can do is not give you a thing. That's what they can do.
Yeah,
They don't
well,
have to say that's not why they're doing it, but
I think you can call me little Lego just fine, verbally, but just not on. And in chat you can say something too, but because I can't control that, so I have no control over that. So I have no problem if you call me little Lego. It's just my channel name is mostly what I couldn't have. I don't know why, but maybe it's a copyright thing or something. I don't know. Bringing maybe it's because you bring attention to yourself that way. I don't know.
it could also be that maybe they get upset that people were bringing in other type of bricks too. Maybe like
Yeah, mixing it together,
if you
right?
wanted to put a different thing on your stream and it's not Lego,
Yeah, could be that
but
too.
you
I
know,
mean, my
yeah,
last
it
live
could
was the only
be.
time I didn't have Lego on my live. They don't mind. I think it's like 50%. You can own up to 50% non-Lego, and you can still get the land. But it might be less than that. I think it's 50%, something like that. And I got like 1%, if that. I mean, so There's no reason why they would. They won't deny you for that, but they'll just say take the videos down. Is what they would say if you had too much. But I've got like one out of all the hundreds of videos I have is non-Lego. No, actually, no, I got two because I got one from Temu also. And Britain Bricks just came in and says, "Hey, hey."
Hi, Sean.
Yeah, I tried to get this up as soon as I could too, and I couldn't wait to build this. The DeLorean, that's going to really suck if it comes tomorrow. And I have to wait
If
all the way
anybody
till
wants
Thursday.
to come on, you can.
I'd have to wait all the way till Thursday to build that one. If that happened, that's going to be hard. Discipline takes discipline. That's crazy to say that. Yeah, you know his mouth is actually brick built. No, I thought it was going to be a sticker when I first saw it.
That's interesting.
I thought for sure it was going to be a sticker,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's brick built, which is good. So we're almost done with bag one here. There's 5 bags total for those who didn't hear earlier. JDP Build says Sean hype, and Britain Bricks says bricks is the way hype. We got everybody talking to each other here, which is good. A lot of clips in this too. I remember there's a lot of clips in this. It's clipped together a lot. Yeah, see now he's a little bit longer now. I think that's about the length he has right there. So he's about twice as long now. See, because I'm starting to do the body now. At least the front of it. But there's a lot of clips in this thing. Tons of clips. And a lot of one stud? It's got a lot of that in this too. Makes me nervous about falling apart. Single studs.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate those one stud attachments.
Yeah, especially when the brick is too long for it. Like that.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
and you're trying to hold on to it while you're putting another brick on, and it pops off. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have any problem. Wow, they give me a lot of extras. Some good extras there. Alright, here's bag 2. Bag 2 doesn't look like it. It might have another bag in it, I don't know. Being so small, I don't think it does. I think that's why bag 1 had, yeah, I don't see another bag in there. I think the rest of them only has one bag and that's it. Only bag 1 has a bag inside it. I don't see a bag in there. That's the
Make
only thing
sure
I don't like
to
about
check.
paper. This is the first one I have that has paper. But that's the only thing I don't like about it. You can't tell if you got everything in there or not.
I know I have to tear that all the way out, all on both sides, just to be sure.
Yeah, too bad they couldn't do clear paper. These are what I freaked out about. I figured out what these were. There's 2 of these, okay? You'll see me put them in here in a minute. 2 little, like, diamond things. They're supposed to be as tear ducts.
No way.
Yeah, there's tear ducts. I figured it out after I saw it. Let me put them on here in a second here.
Crazy.
They're right below the eyes, literally. That's where they turn out to be. So once I put those in, you'll see where the eyes actually are. And funny thing is, the eyes is a windshield, and it goes upside down. Upside down. I've never seen it do that before. It's really funky how they did this. Really interesting how they,
Yeah, it
how they
sounds like it.
how they did this build. So, you know, I mean, you see here, a clip, again. Only this time it attaches. A lot of this, I cannot figure out why they did this. Why they need clips there when it's already attached to the studs anyways. I don't know. You can see that on there? Right there? This one right here? It clips, but it
Yep.
also attaches to the studs. So why do they got the clips for? Doesn't make any sense to me. I guess I can bring that up because I can see the parts I need at least. We got that. We got 5 of those little doohickey things. Where are those? I don't know why they don't make a Ford with these here. So having to use 4 of these all one thing here. I'm getting this deep concentration here. Oh, we got Britain Bricks is hi, Alexandra.
Hi, Sean. If you want to come on panel, you can.
Yep, you can come on panel. The link is up above. If you need it, I can put it back on there again. Should be pinned, unless you close the pin thing. If you close that,
Sorry, I
can put it back
can't
up.
read chat,
Yes, you
so
cannot
I
read
can't
chat. That's
see
why I have
what
to read it
anybody's
out
saying.
loud. And it forces me to read it out loud anyway that way. See, this is where it gets kind of confusing. I mean, it's not bad, but it just kind of gets a little lost here. It's really weird. But yeah, this is a very much different than normal speed champions. They really couldn't call it much of anything else. Speed, I am speed. I love that song though. Dun, 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 dun. Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride one night long, all night long. I said that wrong. One night long. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's my favorite part of the whole movie is when he's going down the highway and all that stuff with Mac. It looks so real. It looks like it's like in Arizona or Utah that they're driving through out in the desert. I've been there.
I liked all those driving movies from when I was younger.
Yeah.
The Cannonball Run movies.
Oh yeah.
The Smokey and the Bandits. I watched all of those movies. I loved all those movies.
Yeah. Our first sticker. Our first sticker. See, is that what was I say? Don't tell me I'm missing a piece here. I was gonna say. Brand new set, and you're missing a piece of all things, right? I actually built the whole thing in studio. They didn't have the
Are
stickers
you putting
on
the
them.
stickers on,
Yeah, I'm going to.
or no?
I'm just doing that so that way I can, because it's such a small one, I can hold it better.
Ah,
So we got number 4. There's number 4. I guess it's separated. There we go. There it is. Almost like one sticker, but it's not. We lined it up there. Turn this around to this side. It's either line it up straight than it is to side.
I tried doing that. I am terrible with stick. I can't do it with the handle. I can't do it.
Oh, you mean the way I do it with using the Yeah, it took me some
Yeah,
practice.
because I try and put it on and it just stick, and then I try and pull it away and the sticker just, and I'm like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, you always want to do it with a flat side. If you have a corner, you want that stuck to it. You want to line up with the flat side. See that? A lot easier. And you kind of have to give a certain distance to make sure it's going to line up on there.
Yeah,
See?
that's why me
That's a
doing a
little
live
crooked,
stream
but
would be
not
bad
real
because
bad.
the curse words that would flow from me would be, would not be good.
See, the square ones are the easiest. But the corners are a pain. Like that.
And I hate those long din stickers. Oh, I hate those more than anything. Those
The
long
long
din.
ones, yeah. It's kind of a pain. See this, I can see the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that at least you could like put it on there, not too bad. But those long stickers, oh,
What I hate is when
lining it
sticks to
up and
this
then having
comes
it go
back off
straight.
again with it.
Oh,
I hate when it comes back off because sometimes it does
anger, rage.
that. Yeah. I don't know if that's crooked or what. Yeah, it's crooked. Oh my god, that is really crooked.
See, stickers are evil, evil.
Yeah, that is really crooked. I didn't realize it was crooked until I got it on here. Problem is getting it off. Come on. Come on. I said, get off there. I got the corner, I just can't get hold of it. There we go. got it now. See, now I can line it up with the yellow. I shouldn't. I was going to do it that way originally, but I lined up with those two yellow sides there, but it didn't. Just about right there. Ah, you're coming off crooked again. Or is it? That looks about right. It's a little fold out there. It's better than what it was. Yeah, that's a lot more straight than what it was.
I think that's the best you're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. There we go. The bigger ones are a lot easier.
Well, yeah, bigger stickers are easier, but those long ones, no, those
These
are terrible.
long, thin ones. All right. So Brent Brick says, I will watch till I fall asleep, but I will get to chat to you sometime, Alexandria. And then JDP Bricks Build says, eastbound and downloaded. Let's see. Up, getting trucking. We going to do what we say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound. Just watch old bandit run. And he's also says, how are you doing, Sean? I'm just killing zombies right now.
Justice.
Brick says, I'm okay, JDP mate. I'm in some slight pain with this damn tooth, but I'm all good. And JDP says, ouch. And he says, Brick says again, yeah, it's a bit ouch. And Debbie Whitney just came in and says, good evening, everyone. Oh, now they tell me to put a sticker on there. Was it number 6? Where's number 6?
Yeah, I love Buford T. Justice. That thing, when he does that thing just
6.
kills me.
Okay, so we want to get this the right direction this time. That does have a one-way thing there. I wonder if I can get this one straight. They didn't tell me until after the fact. By the way, you got a sticker here. Thanks for telling me now. That one actually came out pretty straight.
Yeah, that one turned out good.
So a lot of times it'll just fall that way. A lot of times it'll just fall that way, but I've had some bad times before. There we are with the length. There's how long he's going to be. Well, he's about what I said. About the length I was saying. I could show it. Well, no, I guess you don't have the camera. I don't have the camera up there. Why do I not have my camera up there?
How many studs is that across?
I shrank down. See, what am I missing here? This right here. Okay, Alexandria said bye-bye. Now you should come back up now. There we are.
Hey.
Okay. Now you can see better. I didn't realize I had it small there.
Is that like, what is that, 6 studs across?
6, 7, 8, yeah. 8 studs wide. And he is...
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 studs long. Give or take.
Wow.
He's not really big. He's about the same size as a normal Speed Champions, I guess. I don't have that one up here anymore. I had my pink one up here, but I think I put it in my city. Back behind me here. I don't have another. I don't know. I was going to compare it to the pink one, which is the newest other than these. Next newest one. But I love Speed Champions. I'm definitely going to get more movie ones if they come out with those.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I'll definitely get Mater. I didn't even think I was going to get this, but it worked out where I could. But it's the last time we'll be getting for a couple months. And I got the DeLorean coming. There's his little pterodactyl right there. Don't want to lose that. I don't have any of those. That's a new color too, by the way. There's a lot of new colors. There's tons of new colors. Like I think I can't remember what new colors there are. A lot of the red is new color, but not all of them. I know that's a new color there. There are a couple whites that are new colors also. And it sounds like we got somebody coming up here. Let's see if I can bring you up. We got Alexander.
Little Lego.
I got you
Little
twice.
Lego. Yeah. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just had to turn the one off.
Yeah, I think I got knocked out, and I might be on 2 days.
Hold on a second. Which one are you on?
Can you tell?
I can't tell at all.
Should I end the league ball?
Okay, there we go. Oh, it knocked her on both of them because it was doubling up there. Didn't wait long enough. She'll come back though. Junior is funny, Alex, I guess you'd say. But Daddy, when you catch Bandit, you can go back to collecting your special rocks. Will I always be your tick turd? Junior, you'll always be a tick turd. So hopefully she'll come back. Should beep on me there. That's not even supposed to be on there anymore. Let's remove that. There we go. And that. That should be okay. That was all the images I had on earlier. There she is.
I'm so sorry about that. I was plugging in my charger wire, and the phone just went nuts.
Yeah, we didn't start until you came back, so
Yeah, sorry about
you're
that.
here now.
Sorry,
We can
everybody.
continue now that you're here, right?
Yeah.
Did I do that right? Or did I do that back? Did I just do that backwards? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, we were waiting for you. Of course, I was lost too. I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, Junior said something, or not Junior. I mean, Brick said Junior is funny. Alex, LOL. But Daddy, when you catch Bandit, you can go back to collecting your special rocks. Will I always be your tick turd, Junior? You'll always be a tick turd. And then JTP says Neil Wolf. Neil Wolf just came in here, I guess, huh?
Hi, Neil Wolf.
I don't see
Hi.
Neil Wolf, but I don't know. I don't see Neil Wolf. Britton Brick says, do not tell me that Lightning McQueen is all stickers. Oh my God, that is tragic. Britton Bricks,
Yeah,
welcome
it's
back,
all
Alex.
stickers. All stickers, even the eyes. All
Yeah,
stickers.
the body is only half stickers. There's Neil Wolf. Hello, everyone, he says. Nightbot
Hi,
said
Neil Wolf.
back. So somebody knew Neil Wolf was here before I knew he was here. How about that? I didn't even know he was here. So yeah, if anybody wants to go up on the wheel with her, there's nobody on the wheel right now. Type the word wheel in chat.
I thought I saw Debbie when I was trying to get back in. Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie Whitney came in.
Yeah, hi, Debbie.
There's his other two ducked. If I missed anybody on the wheel, go ahead and put the name wheel again, or the word wheel. And I should see it. I can eyeball it and see it moving over here, but I don't see the chat by the corner of my eye. I got bad, what do you call it, peripheral vision. As long as I'm looking at the instructions, I can see that move. That's how I know somebody said something. Because the instructions are really right next to it. Yes, I did that already. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of those two blue things being is his tear ducts. That's right where the bottom of his eyes go. So, yeah, we're doing the... See, these are printed though. Just gotta make sure you... I just dropped a piece. Just gotta make sure you get the right one though, because there's printed and there's non-printed. Because there's four of them.
Which one is, what's printed?
Right there on the side. I'll show you in a second. A little bit closer. Yeah, those two are not printed. That one
Ah.
and that one. Those are two printed on the side there.
Yeah, that I guess they had to do that one.
Yeah. So there are a few printed ones. And then there's a print on that 1x1 also. And that is a new piece, by the way. As far as the print is concerned, it's new. Reminds me of the, what was that, Ferrari? That you use the printed pieces even on the inside just by turning them around. You know? I don't remember that one. So they don't have these prints. These are brand new prints. Obviously all of them are, but gotta be a no-brainer. I think. It's just like the Studio One. I'm going to do both sides at the same time because obviously they're the same. So, I'm turning in there a little bit. Single studs. There, now it's telling me to do that side. I already did that. So we got that. Three. Now, what did you do the other side? Weird. Oh, it's telling me to do them both at the same time. Okay. Really, really weird how this fits together here. How are you supposed to get that in there? There we go. There's the other one. I just have to get behind that one.
I wonder if Lego would be willing to do a Munsters car. That would be
kind of cool too.
Yeah,
for some
from the
reason
Munsters.
I thought Lightning McQueen was going to be painted like the 4+ sets were. Painted? Oh, printed like the 4+ sets were. Yeah, it's mostly stickers. This is actually the first.
Yes, the stickers are right there. You can see how many stickers are.
I think it's the very first Speed Champions that has stickers on it. I don't think the DeLorean even has stickers at all. I think it's all printed if I remember right. But although, you know,
I don't
Lightning
think
McQueen
there was
called
anything
stickers.
really on the DeLorean except for the inside where it had the all the gauges and everything.
I mean, Lightning McQueen was called stickers in Radiator Springs, remember? Remember she called them stickers? Sally called them stickers. So it kind of makes sense he has stickers. Stickers are where they should be. 13. This one's square. What? Not much I could do right now. Oh, come on. This is where I hate trying to center these things. What's the exact square? So you got quiet. There we go.
Just,
You know, this one here,
just
one
watching.
too also. That was a sticker. I gotta do that again too. Might as well do it now while I'm here. I know I have to.
I didn't want to throw you off while you were concentrating so hard.
Deep concentration, right. Yeah, multitasking here. Almost literally. And Neil Wolf says, I thought when you renamed, it was going to be Lil Lego. Little L. No, it was going to be Little L. I kept the little right, the same. The little and the first L.
Did you see that Never Too Old changed his name as well, Neil Wolf?
Yep.
He's now Never Too Old for Bricks.
Yeah, he kind of copied me, he said. So it's catching, I guess.
New year, new name.
That's the other reason why I did it too, is on, you know, new year, new name. I've been the same name for 3 years now, so maybe it was about time for me to change it a little bit. Oh my God, that's a sticker too. You gotta be joking. And there's 2 of those too. See, there's 2 of everything. Just gotta get the right one on the right side. 14. My fear is getting these stickers back. I guess these square ones, if you get them backwards, you just turn the brick around, I guess. Although if it's upside down, you turn up. No, these ones here you couldn't. These ones aren't perfectly the same. If it was a tile, it would be. These are the ones I hate because it's rounded. I have to do it that way because it's curved, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the curved ones are hard.
Yeah, if you do it the wrong
You
direction.
get wrap it around.
There we go.
I was watching Foggy and he was doing the rocket, and he had to put the sticker on and wrap it around the rocket and have it straight. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Sucks to be you.
Not easy. Not easy.
Yep. Well, these aren't difficult stickers. I mean, they could be worse. See how it almost falls right in place? That almost fell right into place where it belonged. Straight and everything. So there we go. I know I don't want you to see my crookedness. That's why I did it so fast. I'm sure I got them crooked. I mean, you can't get them perfect. There's just no way. If I did a magnifying glass, it'd be a little crooked probably. And number 15. Boy, they make you do them all at once, don't they? And there's two of those too. Where's the other one? Might as well do the other one while I'm at it. See, now these could just be flipped over. So it doesn't matter which direction you put them. It really doesn't at all, because you just flip the brick over. Simple as that.
I saw that some people are building sets but not putting the stickers on because they
Yeah.
plan on reselling the set. So
Well,
they just
yeah.
want to build it, and then they don't even touch the stickers, and then when they go to resell it, the stickers are pristine.
Yep. I don't plan on reselling any of mine. Unless we had some major emergency or something. Ah! See, notice I didn't press that one on this time. I knew it was going to be crooked. I saw it coming on. If I can get back off now. The only bad thing I hate about these, they like to stick themselves. Even though you don't push it down, it still sticks anyway.
Was that like static electricity? It just
Yeah,
pulls
it's like
it right
static
down?
electricity. It pulls itself down anyways. You know, I told it not to. Let me try and do it with my finger. Maybe I can line it up better. At least I can pull it over. See, that way I tend to line those ones up better by hand than I do with that thing.
Yeah, I know that Mac uses the Windex.
Yeah.
Puts a little Windex, that he sets the stickers perfect.
There's a lot of different ways to do it. Okay, that side goes over to the edge. One match that other one, same way. I got pretty much right to the edge there. As long as I line it line at the beginning of it, the rest of it should be a line. Yeah, there we go. Little cockeyed there, good enough. So this one goes. Oh, I messed that up. Put up too high. Goes down one on both sides. Come on. Goes down one more. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. Oh, upside down. See, now I just had to flip it over. I had it upside down, but I just flip it over. It works. Oh, I did the other 95 already. Did that one already. I think I did. Yeah, I did that one already. And there we are. Then we put the front ones on.
And then I think you go for the next bag, right?
And go for the next bag. Yep. So I'm gonna throw these in the little one here for the spare parts. Even give me another one of these. Turduck. And we got bag 3. Now it starts getting interesting, if I remember right. Not that it wasn't interesting before. Happy New Year, Debbie Brick said. And Debbie says, hey, I just wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody and tell everybody Happy New Year. And Bricks also says, fun fact, Alex, talking about Foggy's, what did he say there? Talking about Foggy's Artemis rocket. I almost have all the parts to build it. LOL.
Wow.
You could just sell the sticker sheet to Alex. As you know, I don't use stickers myself, so I can reuse the bricks for my next build. You know the trick with that? If it's bricks itself that has the sticker on it, you just turn the brick around. That's what I do.
I tell you, it's a really interesting build, Sean. I watched him build it. Even though it's a Technic set, I'm tempted to buy it Yet every Technic set I've ever bought was a dumpster fire for me.
Dumpster fire.
But it's so cool looking that it's like I'm so tempted. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
I try to buy sets that have something to do with my city, or that I can eventually put in the city if I want to. And now we're gonna build his brain. It's the only thing I can think of this being is his brain. I don't know what else it could possibly be. It's got to be his brain. What do you think? You think that's his brain?
They usually use pink as the representation of the brain.
Yeah, it has
They
to be his
do that
brain.
in the brickheads.
They don't say anything, but it's got to be his brain. That's the only thing I can think of being. I don't know what else it would be. I'm just gonna stick this right there.
Are you going to get the brickhead of the Stitz's girlfriend,
Yeah.
Angel?
Yeah, I have it in my basket now, ready to go. I just gotta come up with the money for it.
Yeah, I thought about getting her. I may get her down the road, but I got time on that.
I got a bunch of brickheads in there. Oh, yep, here's the windshield I was telling you about. And this is a new color too. They don't have this one in any color. It's usually clear, no matter what. It's always clear. It's the first time that they've had a colored windshield. Ever.
Well, I guess that's because there's no driver.
Yeah.
He is the car, so.
Yeah, it was weird. I thought for sure they were going to use a colored, cleared windshield, just put the eyes over it. That's what I thought they were going to do. That's exactly how I thought. Now, see, this is where it gets weird. That's the way it actually goes. See how that's the normal way. You flip it. This is the way it's going to actually go on. Really weird. It's like practically upside down. So the body, see that? It's completely different than what anything I've seen.
Yeah, that is strange.
It is really strange.
And you got to put the sticker on yet. Shouldn't you put the sticker on before you attach it to the car?
That's a good idea. They don't even say anything about the sticker on here. Now it tells you the sticker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah,
it'd be
glad
easier
you
for you
said
to put
something.
the sticker
Otherwise, I would have
on.
gotten that in there going, ah, crap, I can't get that out now. Because that is going to be a hard piece to
Yeah.
get out. This is going to be hard to line up, too, because you got the curves, too. If I remember right, there's actually a line there where to put the sticker. Yeah, right there. They actually have a line on it for the sticker. Literally have a line. If I can line it up with that line. I'm going to take these little bricks off. They keep falling apart. Yeah, there's actually a line showing where the sticker goes.
Yeah, it seems stupid that they wait for you to do all of that and then tell you to put the sticker on.
Nope, they didn't.
I don't understand that.
But yeah, you see this? You can see the very, very faint lines right here. Telling you exactly where the sticker
yeah.
goes. Which is kind of cool that they did
Make
that.
sure you got it lined up right with
Yeah,
the
that's
right
the
way
fun
and
part.
not the backwards way.
That's the fun part. Oh, you mean right side up?
Yeah, yeah,
That looks right. There we go. Oh, you mean like I just did?
oh,
No, I did it right. Okay.
do it right.
Scared me for a minute there. You almost
I
jinxed
was
me.
saying, don't do it the other way.
You almost jinxed me there. Or I thought you did there for a minute. There we go. Can you see that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh,
Looks good.
Couple bubbles there. They worked their ways out, but I tried to line it up with the line there up on top. Ah! Now I'm pulling it apart now. I haven't even built it
Oh,
yet.
no.
I'm already taking it apart. So yeah, for anybody that gets this, it does have lines. You need a lot of light to see the lines, but there's lines where to put that sticker in. It lines right up. See how it goes on the studs and it goes on the clip? Why in the world do they have it on a clip too? I guess to keep the sides from collapsing? I don't know. It's really weird how they do that. So I don't know. Just some weird techniques I've never seen before. especially in Speed Champions. Speed Champions, you just throw it together, it's done. This here is a lot of figuring out. It looks like a convertible McQueen. Funny thing is, it doesn't have an engine in it.
Yeah, it should have had an engine.
He's just got his tongue, and that's it. I think his engine's in the back. I'm not sure though. Do you use the brick separator to apply stickers? Yes, I do. Usually, when they're smaller ones. I was doing that earlier, and then I kept messing up, so I kind of gave it up right now. And there's another one. Another sticker. Should be two of those. One on that side, one on this side. So see how I do that? That way it lines it up. These are pretty big. I can get this on just my fingers. Smaller ones are what I have problems with. Bigger ones I can usually line them up.
Yeah, the bigger ones aren't too bad. The small, thin ones or the long, straight ones, oh, I hate those.
Or really small ones. I think I do better with the big ones. See how those? That's pretty good straight right there. Even just by hand. You just gotta know where to start and stuff. See, I want that to match up. How far is it? Actually, I can tell it's a little bit crooked, but much. You can't really tell because I mean the stuff on there is crooked anyways.
Well, it gives them personality.
So you really can't tell. Yeah, it goes right there like that, I guess. I know this one's going to go there, so jumping ahead here a little bit there. See, these are the ones, if these had stickers on them, I'd go crazy.
Are the headlight stickers too?
Yep, they sure are. I just put them on just now.
Oh.
They were stickers, all right. They're supposed to be stickers anyways. I was saying real life, but he's not real life, he's a cartoon, so. I guess this is also the first cartoon car they've ever had too, huh?
Well, I know they did the Mystery Machine.
Oh yeah,
which
that's right. So this is the second
is
one.
a cartoon.
Oh, he wasn't Speed
So-
It wasn't Speed Champions, was it?
No, it wasn't the Speed Champions, but it was a vehicle that was a cartoon. So,
Yeah, it looks like we're almost on the bag 4 now. This is a new color too.
I wonder if that's a color that they're going to be offering on the pab wall.
I doubt it. I can't wait till they come out with the Dukes of Hazzard. Orange pieces like crazy.
That'll be nice. That'll be
Yeah.
a cool car.
Especially if they have the old one on it. I doubt they're going to do
Just some good old boys.
I have a feeling they won't do the British flag though. For some reason I have a feeling they won't do that.
Oh no, that I can't see them doing.
They say they're going to be doing it though. At least, you know, the General Lee. So I don't know how they're going to do that without putting the Britain flag on it. Or British flag on it. And that clips in there. And it actually kind of opens, I guess. Sort of. Opens and closes somewhat. I guess you can make them talk.
They really should. I'll be honest, if they're going to do the Dukes of Hazzard, then they should have the minifigures to go with it.
Yeah, they should put the minifig. If they put, I think actually that might be why they're doing it for 39 because they're gonna have all the minifigs. I think that's why they're doing
Yeah, because they should have the Duke brothers.
Because like what?
And
6?
I mean, Daisy Duke as well. I mean, although she was not really the one that drove the car, but it should be at least the brothers should be.
Yeah, at least them 2.
Them two should be there.
I think usually there's only 1, but this time will be 2. So that's probably why they're raising the price $10 because $10 for minifig.
And
that's
it's
about right.
and the same thing with the Starsky and Hutch car.
Yeah, 2.
I
on
mean,
that one,
if
too.
you're gonna have the car, then you need Starsky and Hutch.
Right, you gotta have both.
It's yeah, just to me that's just
Come
the
on.
way it should be. I I wouldn't expect them to do all 40 A-team members, although that would be really cool if they did an A-team band.
Yeah, they got to have them all. They got to have what is?
I
I can't
mean,
remember
I
their names.
would
There's
like
Mr.
to have
T.
them all.
There's
I would love a Mr.
Hannibal.
T.
There's Hannibal. There's Face, and then there's another one.
Yeah, there's Mr. T,
Yeah,
who was B.A. Baracus.
and then Hannibal,
There was Hannibal.
and then Face.
There was the Face, which was Dirk Benedict. Dirk Benedict was the Face.
Yeah.
And then there was Howling Mad Murdoch,
Murdoch. Yeah,
the pilot.
he's the one that was in Star Trek Next Generation, I think. No, was he? I can't remember if he was or not.
Yeah, he was the one who was afraid of going on the beaming thing. I can't think of the name of the stupid thing now.
I don't.
Maybe he was
Mr. T
afraid to
of
beam up
airplanes.
and down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Mr. T was supposed to be afraid of airplanes, rockets.
Yeah.
He always had to knock him
See,
out.
I tell you, my mind is years filled with just useless information and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And JDP Build says, I was a part of the Scooby-Doo sets line. Or it was a part of the Scooby-Doo line.
Yeah,
This is
I
actually
definitely
almost
would. If I ever went to one of them brick shows, I would definitely be looking for
Lieutenant
the
Barkley
Mystery
in
Machine.
the Next Generation. I thought that was him. I couldn't remember. I thought maybe I was just dreaming things.
Oh no, I remember him from that show.
Yeah, because they always called Broccoli, Lieutenant Broccoli, when he first came on. And now he's in the movie, one of the movies and everything. I had a chance to be in Enterprise myself, but I couldn't make it, so I was supposed to be a Klingon. And,
That's cool.
in one of the last Enterprise TV episodes before they ended it, I was supposed to be a Klingon. I don't know which Klingon got me, but I didn't get that far. But I couldn't make it, so I had to go to LA, and I had to fly myself to LA. Yeah, right. But they wanted me there. I had to tell them I couldn't do it. They didn't realize I lived here in Northern California. That was so far away when they told me. But they didn't need an audition or anything. It was extras. I think I know which one. He actually had one line. That was it. But I'm not sure. I didn't see the script or anything like that. Oh, that's actually for the spoiler thing on the back. Not spoiler, but the we call it that hood thing. That's what that's for. Like I said, there's a lot of clips in this. A lot.
I went to they were touring the set from Next Generation
Yeah.
along with a bunch of other stuff, and you could actually sit in the chairs and everything. And I sat in the chair of the captain, and these people were standing there, and I looked at them and I went, "Make it so," and they went, "Hey, see Jean-Luc Does."
Make it so. That's good. Okay. This is making no sense. There's nothing underneath right there at all. Just two studs. That's it. Holding that right there. Or no, never mind. It goes right here. Yeah, I got three. I got to keep thinking three-dimensional here. I was doing that just to kind of line it up. Oh, there's lights on the back. I did not realize that. Is that the right one? I've got this one too. Okay, that one does not have a gas tank on it. This one does. So this one has a sticker on the back, the light, the back light. I didn't even see that in the studio one. Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't do stickers. That's right. Doesn't have any of the prints on there. So, oh, it goes on that side. Did I do the right sticker? I don't think I did.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell if this is 95 or what. Oh no, that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. 95 would be on the same size as the other 95 in the front there, yeah. I'm going to have to use
Oh, you're
this.
almost. You got just a little bit more to go.
Really tiny here. Smaller than I thought it was. So I'm going to have to use this because of the roundness here. If I quit shaking. There we go. It's round anyway, so it's a little hard to tell if it's crooked. There's that side. And the other side. So where's my thing? If I get it off there. Didn't realize it was that tiny. And this one would go that way. Kind of going off the instruction, away from the instructions here a little bit. So I have somewhere with glare, so it's really hard to tell when it's glaring. My screen glare is really bad. Ah! No, don't stick. Didn't come off completely. Guess I had it on the separator too much.
Yeah, that's what always happens to me when I tried with the brick separator.
That one just kind of fell right into place there. Kind of straightened itself out. There we go. So he's coming together now.
Oh, yeah.
He's starting to look more like him now. There's that. I already did that part. So, one little tiny piece on that one. A bar. A little silver bar.
So this is the last bag?
Last bag. Yep, the final and last bag.
It's the final bag.
Yeah, he's not that hard. I didn't see any other names on here with that one there. See, this is new too. Obviously.
Oh, the wheels are already, the wheels are attached.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're already together for you. Because they're one piece. Oh, actually, they don't.
Is that rubber?
I don't think they're rubber.
Oh, so they're plastic?
I think so. Hold on. No, they're hard plastic, hard rubber.
Wow.
They're not plastic, but they're not rubber either. They feel like rubber. Maybe they are. They're just very thin, though. Very thin rubber, though. Oh, it's not even hardly that much pieces either. Not much in there at all.
Maybe because they got printing on them.
Ah, more
That's
stickers.
different.
I find those pieces. There's one. There's the other one. Oh. Too many stickers. Too many. Now we gotta figure out which one's which.
See, these are the kind I don't like, these long, thin ones.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like.
Well, once you line it up, the beginning of it, it should all be completely aligned for the corner. So you don't pull it out
That's what I
too
tell
far.
myself, and it never works out that
I do it very, as close as I can to the edge, the flat edge there. And I line up to be like about half of it, and the rest of it should line up about like that. Oops, flipped it over. Quit flipping. See? I always start on the flat end. I try to get them the same as close as I can get. Yeah, that one lined up better than that one did. But, see, this one goes here. There. And this one goes up there too. I think. How's it go? Hey, at least I got it right.
It looks good.
See, I think this is the back either back spoiler or the window, the back window. Not sure. Because the back window is really weird. How they do that?
Well, the front window was strange too. So
Yeah. Well, no, the back window is completely brick built. Yeah, I think this is the back window. If I remember right. It's complete brick built. Not any stickers on the back window at all. But it's all sideways. See? All sideways stuff here. It's a side build here. If I can get this the right direction.
where you plan on putting him when she's all built?
He's gonna go in my city. Well,
Ah,
he'll be behind me for the first leg or two, and then after that, I'll put him in the city. I have to make room first. See, it goes like that, and then you do the other side, kind of like the Enterprise was. It's the same type of idea. How it's built half and half. Probably where they got this idea from. I would be surprised. But like I said, there's so many clips in this. It's unbelievable. It doesn't really feel like you're doing Lego because you're not hardly using studs at all. You know,
yeah.
doing a lot of clips and that's it.
But it seems to be holding together pretty good.
It holds together pretty good, yeah. I'll do a crash test when I get down here. Not literally, but a simulated crash test.
Yeah, you can give it like a quick review.
Yeah. Okay, where's that? Well, crash test as in, I'll vroom, that's about all I'll do. But the way I drive, usually, while you crash into something. See, that side's bigger. See how it lines up like that?
Yeah.
And then we got that. And we got a couple more stickers left, too. One big
We gotta
one.
do the roof.
Yeah. Got that. Yeah, the roof is pretty easy. See, this is perfectly square, so it's really easy to get this. And if I were to put it upside down, I just flip the brick over. Kind of a no-brainer.
And I guess the back, the trunk area.
Yeah, I think this is the trunk. Although I think his engine's actually in the back. Remember right? I know in one of the cartoon movies, I'm pretty sure he opens his back and his engine is in there. If I remember right. It was only for a second. I don't think his engine's actually in the front. I don't remember though. Yeah, this is almost done. Oh, this is a spoiler. That's what it is.
Ah,
Which attaches to the back window.
I was wondering what the gray pieces were.
Yep. And this attaches to this, and then you break it down. See, then you break it down like so. Just like that. I made that look so easily, didn't I? I made it look so easy when I just pushed it down, right? Because I did it once before. Well, not really. It was a lot harder in studio than it was just now. That's why I made it look so easy. Now we got a little detail. This is the part that I freaked out about. I was like, what the heck are they doing here? But see, it goes up against this right here, so it kind of helps you line it up that way. Goes against the wall right there, just right, and that kind of helps to see it in place right there. See that?
Yeah.
And you just take this one, just line it right up with the other one next to it. Well, looks like they gave me 2 extras of those. Oh, the candlesticks.
Well, that's always handy.
Yeah, they gave me
Those
these
kind of pieces are always rolling off the table.
He's a metallic silver. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I think they're both metallic silver, not just the candlestick, but also the hook too is metallic silver. And we got these bars, 2 of them. They don't exactly show you where those go, but I know where they go. Yeah, you have to kind of look for them, but I knew that's where they went. I remember doing that part. It's the bottom detail. Oh, no, I guess they didn't give us any extra candlesticks. There's 2 of them being used here. I didn't realize that. No!
Oh no.
I dropped a special piece. I can't find it. I heard it drop. Oh, I see it.
I heard it drop too.
I know it's pretty loud. I got it. It fell on something. I was able to see it. I got it. The differential is what it is, basically, or it represents a differential. The back.
That would not have been
Yeah,
a
because I
good
don't
one to
have another
lose.
one of those at all. That's a new
Yeah.
piece. Now we flip it back over. Now we got the little ones. Little itsy bitsy ones. Oh, these ones I don't like. What's the first one? 12. The only thing I don't like about stickers also is that they tend to cut off some of it sometimes. They make the sticker look bigger than it really is. Came out a little bit crooked, but not noticeable. At least it's just a word. Yeah, my studio one looks a lot better because I actually cropped it. I cropped all the red off.
That's good.
I didn't use every sticker on it though either. I cropped as much red off as I could to at least give it more brick color. Lightning McQueen. So lightning. Okay, so which side is it? Lightning goes on this side, and McQueen.
Did they name it after Steve McQueen?
I have no idea. Everybody's been asking that. And we got the big one.
Because that was one of the best driving things in film history. Was him
Yep.
in that scene where he's driving with a car going through all that. Oh, that was a great scene.
The last sticker and the last brick, it looks like. Can't tell if it's even centered either.
They should do a Blues Brothers car.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, and
Maybe,
I love those minifigures.
Maybe Men in Black also.
Yeah, but with that car is like, I think it should be so you can make it look like it can also when it goes to fly. You know, how the thing goes in.
Yeah.
I'd love to have the car from The Spy Who Loved Me that goes into the water.
Yeah.
That would be a great car.
Yeah, they have these on there. I don't like those being on there. Those don't look right. I think it looks better without them. What do you think?
I think it's your car.
They
Do it your
probably
way.
have. I think they have them on there to just kind of cover up the hole. Is what it is. See, that's what they're doing. They're covering up the hole. That's what it is. It looks like they stick out too far. Maybe it was on their rendering. Looks like they're sticking way out, but on there they don't stick out at all. But the way it's rendered on the picture there, it looks like they stick way out there. I think it's just to cover up the axle on there, so you don't see it in there. So give me a few pieces there extra. And there he is.
And he's done. Yay!
Dun, 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 dun. Speed, I had speed. Oh, he's really sturdy. You can hear him. He wouldn't slide if it wasn't sturdy. He's doing donuts. You can hear him. Hear the wheels? And that's foam on there too. He's doing what do you call it? Yeah, donuts.
Yeah, he won the race and he's doing his donuts.
He's doing donuts. So let's go ahead and close that. I think that was it. Yep. Got the stars. He looks pretty cool. He actually slides when you... Or how about when he's turning? You go left, go right. Ah! Turn left to go right. I don't want to do that. He go flying off that thing. I never fight him. I wonder if I can do this though. Ah! He stayed together. This is his little crash test. See, he stays together pretty good.
He goes off the desk. He'll
went right
go
off the desk.
off
He
the
jumped right
desk
off the
like
desk,
Delmar and
I
Louise.
pushed it hard enough, it landed in my lap. Ah! He fell down. Did we lose? Yep, we lost his back spoiler. That was it. That was the only thing that came off. I thought for sure these ones that were one stud would come off. Oh, but they're behind something, so they're not going to come off. So maybe that's why they went and did that.
So he held together real good then.
Yeah. So I was going to see if I can find him onto my lap. There, he flew on my lap. Flies into my lap there. I know you can't see my lap, but he did. Though I couldn't jump high enough where you can actually see him go across like this. but yeah, that's Lightning McQueen. He's not really all that big. I don't know if you can see my hand there. He's about the same size as the pink Fast and Furious one. Maybe a little bit short, but maybe a centimeter maybe. I think we'll grab her real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it'd be good to compare him.
Compare him to. Somebody he's familiar with. Well, at least it was easy to get to. She was in my city. Oh yeah, he is very much shorter than she is. Not by much though. That's lining up the back. That's about maybe half inch shorter. That's it. You see that? Racing.
Yep.
I got him lined up back to back there. Back bumper. So that kind of gives you an idea how big he is. So he's pretty life size.
Looks like he's taking a Barbie car.
Yeah, I know. He's racing a Barbie car. There you go. He's racing a Barbie car. And she's winning. Why my wheels stopped turning?
Well, that's strange.
Yeah, my wheels stopped turning. So, if I missed anybody, type the word wheel again, and I'll bring you up on the thing. JDP says, awesome, looking awesome. Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed. He looks better than on on studio. A lot stronger than I thought he would
It
be.
does look good. It looks very good.
My wife wants one though. She tried to talk me into getting it for her, but I couldn't. I like the eyes though. Eyes came up really good. That matches pretty good. The red. The only thing I don't like is these two bubbles right here. I wish I could get them out. It might work the way out later. Yeah, I got two bubbles. Actually, it feels like it might be part of the plastic. I don't feel bubbles underneath there. I feel more like, it feels more like plastic underneath there. Might be like a mess of plastic or something. But in the light, you can see two bubbles right above his eye there. But yeah, for being what he is, he's not that bad. He almost want to race him everywhere. And see, he even talks too. He talks. he could smile. Kind of have it on the wrong side though, because the bottom of his mouth would be. I don't know. Does that look like he's smiling? Kind of looks like he's smiling big, huh?
Yeah.
Give him a big smile. Bricks is away, JDP says. He's number one,
Thanks
too.
for coming, JDP. I really appreciate.
Yeah, my next one should be, I hope it will be, my DeLorean. So hopefully it'll be it here. And I still haven't gotten all my shuttle pod yet. Still waiting for that one. I got part of it, but not all of it. I don't know where I'm putting him in the city. I want him to be able to be seen. He'll probably be where the Batman motorcycle is. I have a Batman motorcycle in the town. I'll probably put him right there. That one. You know, a little tiny motorcycle with like a little poly bag. I had that.
Maybe you can make it look like Batman's chasing him. He's speeding through the city. Yeah.
And well, it's kind of cool because my city is supposed to be like a multi-universe, so it has the universe of everything. So I mean, Cars works. It's a multi-universe, you know. Maybe he could be part of the.
That's why it'd be cool if Batman's chasing him.
They're in a lot of battles and stuff, so they got the bad guys against the good guys. So, who was the bad guy in Cars? That green one. I can't remember his name. They made him. It'd be kind of cool having him in it.
Well, eventually they will if they keep doing the different cars from it.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
I also because I have a car show in my city too, trucks and that. I can have him sitting next to one of the trucks when I have a car show.
Yeah.
So, that's like on the main road. I could show well, of course, Alexander would go down. We'd be able to hear you, but we won't be able to see you. I could show my city.
Oh, yeah, that's okay, little Lego. You can take me down if you want to do what you got to do.
If I did the city, it'd be on my They should have made him wind up. It'd be on my phone. They should have made him wind up. I don't know if they could do that.
You know, I wonder if somebody will try and do that. Maybe make it so he can be a wind up.
The little wind up.
Because everybody was doing their own thing with the sets now, you know?
Yeah. The wind up thing would be way too big to go in there. It's pretty solid inside. I mean, you saw how solid that was. There's no room in there. And the thing's almost as big as he is. That's the only one that they have, the wind-up thing. Let's have a smaller one. I think I might have a smaller wind-up one now that I think about it. I have it somewhere. I got it in a bulk brick. It was one of the older wind-up ones. I wonder if I can get that in there. But then that would have to go right there.
You would have to rebuild some of the back, you know,
this brake piece right here would definitely have to be gone. It would have to be one full axle, but they can't. I don't know what they. Well, it wouldn't work because the wheels aren't. They don't have crosses on them. See that? So there's no way to make it solid. Yeah, they're free wheel. They would have to be They would have to have the crosses so that way it would roll with the axle. So there's no way. Let's put like a wheel down here inside that you don't see that helps to push it. That'd be the only other way to do it.
That could be. That could be.
Yeah, that would help push it somehow or another. I don't know. Maybe one of those little like steering wheel type things they have with the rubber on it. The old-fashioned steering wheels. They're like a gear. If you have something like that, that could probably go. Oh, that's pretty big anyway. Maybe one of the smaller wheels, like the old city wheels.
Yeah.
You could wind one of those up in there somewhere where we just barely sit on it enough to push it. I don't know if it would have enough power to push it though with just one wheel like that. I swear I'm going like this. And this wheel isn't even touching. I keep going. It's still rolling. I don't know. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. I stop. It seems like it's still going, still rolling. Yeah, right there. It started rolling. Yeah, it keeps rolling when I stop. What the heck? It's not loose in there, is it? No. It must be a bad spot on my thing here. Because, yeah, I'm going like this. And I stop. The front wheel starts rolling still. Even though I stopped. Weird. I think it's just a bad spot, bad surface. Probably pushed down or something. I thought something was wrong with the thing. Or I was seeing things. He could do a wheelie though. I should have compared this to is the Corvette. That's what he is a Corvette. But he's just a squished front. He's a squished front and back. I do have a Corvette. Let me go grab it real quick. Almost the same color too. The old dark red Corvette. Yep, that's what he is. Same wheels and everything, pretty much. Same size of wheels too. So that's what he is. He's a Corvette. Pretty dusty, but been sitting in my city for like 3 years now. But this is the Corvette. If you look at you can see the similarities. The angle here. And then even the wheels are the same. Just a different rim. So he's just a squished Corvette.
That's his dad.
Look at the wheels. The wheels actually line up pretty close. Very close. So he's just squished, that's all. Front squished and back squished. So he's customized a little bit. Even the windshields match up too. Everything matches up from here. It's the same. It's exactly the same right here. Maybe they just built them that way. I don't know. Based on that.
It would be interesting to see how much of the Corvette is the same as him.
It is. See that? It's really close. I can bring it up.
And I mean, even in the build process, how much is
you
the
can see
same?
the length. Let's bring this up a little bit more. There we go. The Corvette's definitely longer. Yeah, this is the old retired Corvette, the Stingray, Corvette Stingray.
Does the hood or anything open up?
I'm not sure. Nope, it doesn't. Nothing opens up. Not even the doors. Yeah, it's one of the older ones. It's been out for at least, I don't know how many years. It's retired. I think this was in a 2-pack. I'm not sure. I can't remember. In that many years, there's a lot of dust on it. It's filthy. And there's a guy in it though, so yeah, the top comes off. There we go. Race car driver. Forgot my camera's upside down. There's the race car driver. So I couldn't put him in there. Got nowhere to sit though. See if you take this off. If I don't pull it, I had to pull these off first to get my finger underneath there though. I don't think there was any room in there for a person though. Ah, come on. Ah, don't want to lose that. Yeah, see, there's nowhere to put them. Nowhere at all. Unless you took all this out, but then that wouldn't hold on. So, there's no way to hold that on. So, yeah, you can't put a minifig in there. I mean, I can understand why, but because he's such a tough one to make, being a cartoon and everything. Oh, got to put the minifig back in there. Yeah, I got minifigs in every car. Every car that in my city has a driver of some sorts, somewhere or another in there. Except for this one. He'll be the first one without a minifig inside him.
But he is alive in
He
his
is
way.
alive, though. He's his own
So,
driver. He is his own driver.
if there was a minifigure in there, it meant he ate him.
Yep. Yeah, they don't have a thing depicting his stomach, though. I guess his stomach is his gas tank. Right?
Well, he has a mouth. I mean, you can put the minifigure in the mouth like he's eating him.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, I got to do that. Now you said that, I got to do that now. The evil McQueen. See if I can get this one out here. Straighten him up.
Chop him! Chop him!
Ah! You see that? Help me! My car's eating me! Bad McQueen.
Now you know why Batman's chasing him down the middle of his day.
Yeah.
Up here.
Now we know why. This hook thing here, windshield's hard to get in there with the minifig in the way. Really hard to get in there. I wonder if did I do it right? Oh, I guess it's supposed to go in there like that. Yeah, it does. Because this goes. Oh, I don't know how that goes in there. Looks lined up. Yeah, it's lined up. Yeah. Because see, it sits in there a little bit. It's weird. So, yeah. He doesn't slide, though. This one doesn't make any noises. Oh, there it goes a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't make any noises at all, whereas he makes noises almost all the time, see? I'm pushing him the same way.
Well, maybe because the wheels are different.
Yeah, maybe
materials.
these are plastic and these are rubber. Well, they are exactly the same tire. Well, actually, no, they're not. That one has a little bit of tread on the edge, but these ones don't. The Lightning McQueen doesn't have a little bit of tread on it. That one does. They're completely racing slicks all the way. Well, it's the same style of tire, though. See that? Except for the tread right here on the edge. It's the only difference. How about crash test? Who's going to win? I guess the other guy won. That's funny. That's funny right there. His hood went flying. How about instant replay? Everything else holds up though. His hood goes flying. That's funny. I didn't expect that. I thought the bumper would fall off first, or something. It just goes flying. So we got 30 views in this one so far.
Wow, that's great.
I wonder who else is in. We got one person in here somewhere. Probably JDP. I think he's still in here, listening to me ramble on. Because he's number one right now on the top chatters. It means he's been in here the longest, so he's probably still in here. Oh no, there's two. You can see that up on top there. Nobody's chatting though. So it doesn't seem like anybody else is going to go on the wheel. Looks like we only have one person on the wheel today. So I'm going to go ahead and close it. So that is closed. No more wheel. Been on for not even 2 hours yet. Somebody go ahead and
Yeah, I think we're just hitting the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, about 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I'll probably go ahead and cut it off at 2 hours.
Well, this was a fun stream, I gotta say.
Yeah, wait until my DeLorean and or
Yeah,
and the shuttle pod. I'm expecting that one to do really well because a lot of people have said that they want to go to that one. They want to see that one.
yeah. 'Cause- well, there's
Nobody
a
else has
lot of
done it.
Trekkies.
Well, my shuttle pod is being
I'm a
done.
Trekkie.
My shuttle pod is being done by Bricks and Pieces. It's not the actual GWP itself. I'm doing it through Bricks and Pieces, so it's a whole different thing. Nobody else has done that. So I'm actually substituting a one piece type because they don't make that one Bricks and Pieces. So I'm gonna be substituting that. So hopefully that works. I checked on it today. It just says it's on the way. That's all it says.
If they do an Enterprise, I hope if they do another shuttle pad, it'll be the Galileo.
I heard it's gonna be the Enterprise A. They're not doing the original one at all.
Enterprise A. What's that?
1701A, the one from Search for Spock. I think is when it first appeared.
Oh.
So yeah, they're talking about that one instead. I thought they were going to do the 1701. No bloody A, no bloody V, no bloody C, or no bloody D. But I guess they're doing the 1701A, not the one from the series.
Because I was hoping they were going to do the Galileo.
Yeah. Because
that was in several that was in the episode where Spock and them get trapped on that planet with those monsters.
It's been so
That
long
those
since the
giant
original
sticks.
series.
I love that episode.
It's been a zillion years. I have it on Blu-ray, but I've never seen the whole original series all the way through. I've seen Next Generation all the way through from beginning to end. I've never seen the original series all the way through. Even though I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I've watched that show so many times. I've got the whole set on from the 3 seasons on DVD.
Yeah, I have the whole season. I have all 3 on Blu-ray too. I have all the movies on Blu-ray. I have the original series on Blu-ray. I have Next Generation on Blu-ray. And I have Discovery on Blu-ray. What else is there? I think I have 1 season of
Deep Space Nine.
No, Deep Space Nine isn't available on Blu-ray. Neither is Voyager. I do have them on DVD though. Oh God, what was that cartoon one? The animated one. I have the first season of that on Blu-ray.
Oh, I have the whole season of the animated. I have the whole thing on that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Picard on Blu-ray. I've been waiting to get that one. I've had it in my Amazon, and then I end up changing it out for something else. But Picard was good too. I like the 3rd season the best. They gave
Yeah, I love.
they gave Next Generation a proper send off instead of the way they did in the movie. They brought Data back. It was inevitable.
I tell you, I like Data. I had nothing against Data, but it was like him and Deanna Troi were like their way of having Spock, because she had the power things and he was the logical one, And I just felt like it was sort of a cheat in a way,
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they were doing. They were copying Spock and splitting him off into 2 people, yeah. But
so it was like, I got nothing against either character, but I always felt that was sort of
different.
Them trying to mimic Spock.
I actually thought when I first saw the very first episode, I thought it wasn't going to do well at all. I actually didn't like it until I watched it a few times. I got used to it. I was like, well, it's not that bad. But when I first saw it, I remember me and my dad my dad was a Trekkie too. He knew it was coming on. I knew it was coming on. He said, we're going to watch that together when it comes out. Okay. It came out. We watched it together. We got done. I says, Dad, I didn't really like it that much. He goes, yeah, it was kind of boring. I says, it's not going to do that well.
The first episode was.
I didn't think it was going to last the first season. I thought it was going to be gone after the first season. But then season 2 came around, and it wasn't that, it was a lot better. And then Q came around. That's what got me. Q. I loved Q. He was funny as heck.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like the guy. Well, I wouldn't say I didn't like the actor. There was one movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Oh, I could not stand him in that one. Oh, my God.
A funny thing, is I used to watch Days of Our Lives, and that's where he really got started. He played,
Oh, really?
uh,
I didn't know he was in that.
yeah, he was supposed to be just a small character, and he was supposed to like torment the psychiatrist on the thing, but he wasn't, a bad. But people fell in love with him,
And then he
and he
tormented,
became a kind of
he
a
tormented Picard later
semi-regular
on. That's funny.
on that show, and that's where I knew him from. So when I saw him on that show, I was like, "Oh, it's him!" So I was already like a fan of his because I used to watch Days of Our Lives.
I think it was The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I think that's the one he was in. He played a evil doctor in that. And
I honestly never saw that
the
movie.
wife goes
I
after
never,
the family. Yeah.
yeah, I never saw that movie. Those kind of movies, it's like they're unbelievable to me because like, would I hire a hot woman to be my nanny in my house?
Right.
No.
Yeah. It didn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah.
And I think any woman that does is an idiot.
Yeah. She deserves to be. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say she deserves it, but yeah, I think he was in the beginning of that movie, and I did not like him at all. He was just. I'm glad it wasn't. He didn't have like a main part. He was more just in it the first few minutes. But I hated him. I
Yeah.
totally hated the guy, and I was like, I'm never watching a movie with that guy on it again. And then Star Trek came out, and he was on it. I was like, oh god. I think at first I was like, I don't know if I want to see this anymore. It's just not going to do good because he's in it. But then people started talking about Q and how good he was. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And from then on, I was stuck. I watched every episode the day it came out. Every time, I've never missed one. I have one favorite episode. What was that called? I like all the Q ones. And then there was oh, the one where they're in a loop.
Yeah.
Where that the 1701 B, I think it's either B or C, comes through a warp, and everything changes. Tasha Yar disappears and Worf comes in and all that stuff. I can't remember the name of it. It's season 3 if I remember right. I mean, it's either season 3 or season 5. Let me look and see if I can find it. Make sure it's not showing up on my it's not showing up on my thing. Where is it? TV. I have it on. I think I have it on. I think I have it on here. On my. Let's see. It's Picard. I don't have the Next Generation. I know I do. Oh, there it is. The original series I have too. I think it's season 3. Cause and Effect. That's what it's called. Now I just remembered what it's called. Now I don't have to look it up. What is it? This is season. Maybe it's season 5. I keep forgetting if it's season 5 or season 3. I think it's season 5. And it's called. I know it's called Cause and Effect. I'm not sure which episode it is. There's also the one where they have an earthquake too.
I remember the one where they get like all the multiverses of all the different starships, the same starship,
Yeah.
are all in the same place, and they have the one where they don't want to go back the other ones because they're going to be destroyed. They were different ships. Each one had a different history and
Yeah.
everything, and I thought that was fascinating.
I swear it was. I'm pretty sure it's called Cause and Effect. Yesterday's Enterprise. That was a good one too. Yeah, that was.
I remember
season
the
3.
one
Season 3, episode 15
where
is Yesterday's Enterprise. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But Cause and Effect was a good one too. But yeah, Yesterday's Enterprise is a good one too. I think that's the one where the other ship comes through. Yeah, it is. Cause and Effect. I can't remember that one now. It's one of my favorite ones. I can't play it because I know it's season 5. It has to be. Instant Road comes in on season 5 also. It's the one with unification also. Come on, I know it's in here somewhere. Outcast play. Cause and Effect. There it is. Season 5, episode 18. Cause and Effect. That was another good one too. Of course, there's Iborg. That's when what's his name comes out. Times Arrow. That's a good one. Times Arrow was a good one. That's season 5
Oh
and
yeah,
6.
there
That was a good
were a
one.
lot of good episodes
Yeah, it
in
started
Next
doing really good at
Generation.
3. I
I
didn't
won't
like how
take
they
that
didn't
away
have
from
Beverly
them. They
Crusher
had some
during
really
one
good
season.
episodes.
The season with without Beverly Crusher, I didn't like that season. I didn't like that doctor either. Can't remember her name now.
Oh, I don't remember her. I honestly, I never liked Beverly anyway. To be honest
I
with you,
like
I never.
Beverly.
I was a big fan of Dr. McCoy, and I guess maybe that's why
Yeah,
no
she's
one
nothing like
else to
him.
me could be a doctor on that ship other than McCoy
You know,
in
they
my mind.
recasted McCoy. He's going to be in. They're going to have a Dr. McCoy in Strange New Worlds, a younger version of him, and they cast him
Yeah,
now.
that'll be interesting.
They have him
I
casted.
wonder who they're going to hire for that because
I can't
I
remember who it
loved
was.
McCoy because McCoy was the one who was like, he would look around at everything and like, this is just,
I like when he
it's
got
like,
the
you want me to
attitude.
do what?
I like how he started getting that attitude in the movies where he says, I'm a doctor, not what is it? I'm a doctor, not a whatever it is," and he starts cussing and stuff. He says, "You damn Vulcan," stuff like that. It got funny then when he started cussing like that. He never said he bad words, but he would say "damn" and things like that. But
Yeah.
he never said that in the series though. Never cussed in the series whatsoever.
I remember when they did, what was it, the episode where the spores make them all be nice,
Yeah.
and then they have to get them angry in order to kill the spores.
Oh,
And you see,
I think I saw that one. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't see very many original series. There's Trouble with Tribbles. That's one of my favorite ones
Oh,
in original series.
I love that episode. That's
Yeah.
that's one of my most favorite episodes.
They made 2 sequels to that too.
Yes, they did. They made the cartoon has a sequel.
Yep.
The cartoon has a sequel,
And then Deep Space Nine.
and yeah, they mentioned that. Yeah, that was something. The Tribbles were hilarious.
Yeah.
I loved them. I
Especially
actually
when Kirk-
have a Tribble.
Especially when
bought
Kirk has him falling on his
a
head. When
souvenir Tribble. I
he's
got
sitting there in the pile and they're falling on his head. In the background up above there was people actually throwing them at him. They were deliberately hitting him with them. It wasn't even supposed to be like. It wasn't even in the script that they were supposed to keep falling down like that. And you could see his look because he kind of gives us a look like this. He goes like that. At the very end. You could see he was getting tired of it because they kept throwing him at his head on purpose. They're in there laughing, probably.
The thing I loved about that episode was that it was like you were getting a real look at how the day-to-day was
Yeah.
with the people in there. Scotty loved loved reading his journals, and Chekhov was always bragging about something.
Yeah.
Uhura wanted to go shopping. It was like these were like the regular day-to-day things going on. And, Spock and Dr. McCoy having a bitch fight basically at each other.
Yeah. I can't believe that. I can't believe William Shatner is 94 years old now. Holy moly!
I know.
And
He's outliving
Chekhov
everybody.
is 80. Chekhov is 80 years old. Oh, it's hard to believe.
It's mind-boggling.
He was 19 in the original series. He was 19 years old
Yeah.
in that when he first started in. And I heard he's not even in the first season at all. Chekhov.
He's not in the first season. He's not in the first season.
But yeah, he was 19
comes
years
in
old
on
when
the
he first got
second.
casted. 19, and he was 19 in the show too. He played the same age. So that was unbelievable. He was that young. But
he became. See, that's the thing. He became like one of the beloved cast.
yeah.
Because people loved him.
Yeah, I have God, what's his name? Not Chekhov, not William Shatner. Sulu. Yeah, I have him on Facebook.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love Sulu.
I have him friended on Facebook. So, God, what's his name? His real name? He's been doing a lot of things lately too. Doing a lot of stuff. He's been doing
Yeah,
a
he
lot of
has.
helping
He
out
has.
cities
He's
and
been doing a
towns
lot
and
of
stuff
stuff.
like that too. But
I always wish that they had come out with with a show where he was the captain.
Yeah, they
I
they were
always
talking
thought
about
that
there
would
was
have been
actually a
so.
series. There was a series planned that he was going to be the captain
Yeah,
of
I I
the
would have
Excelsior.
I would have been number one fan if they had made him a captain with his own ship and a new crew. It
Yeah.
would have. I think that would have been so
Star Trek
big.
Six. He's the captain of the Excelsior in that one, and it does have him as the
Yeah,
captain. And it reprises it
I
again
wish they.
in Voyager. He does it again in
I
Voyager
wish
too.
they had come out with like a TV show or even a spin-off movie thing of him as the captain. I
Yeah, they
would
were
have
supposed to
loved to
be.
see
That's why they
that.
did it in Star Trek Six because they didn't do it. They were supposed to, and then they did Star Trek Six to kind of start it, but they decided to cancel it. So, but yeah, there was going to be a series with him being the captain of the Excelsior. That's why they did it in Star Trek Six. That was supposed to be like his first appearance as captain, and then they were supposed to have a series after that came out of Sulu, and they never did it. So
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That
yeah,
really is. That's a major missed opportunity, in my
it was.
opinion.
But yeah, he's on Facebook. So what the heck are these? I got two little pieces here. I don't know what the heck these belong to. I just found. Oh, these are from my. It's two pieces I took off my Santa Claus up there. I didn't need. So two little pieces sitting there that I just found. So I got some extra pieces up here I gotta get sorted out too. But yeah, that's Lightning McQueen. I'm actually pretty impressed with it.
It is. It's an impressive little car, and it's tough. It's a pretty tough car.
Pretty tough car, yeah. I like the eyes. They have so much personality. CDC just came
Yeah.
in vintage. CD Vintage came in and says, "Hi, Will."
Hi, hi.
She's not too happy. Her tooth is really hurting. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
take
I'm
off.
so sorry.
Yeah, it's over 2 hours now.
Okay.
Almost 2 hours 15 minutes. So we got to talking about Star Trek here. So
Yeah.
well, sorry about that, CDC Vintage. We were just getting ready to take off, and as you can see, I
Yeah.
finished off. Lightning McQueen here, kind of comparing him to a Stingray Corvette that I have. He's a little bit longer than that, as you can see. Kind of going with lining him up to the back bumper there. Yeah. So, because that's what he's supposed to be as a Corvette anyway. It's a Corvette Stingray. So it looks like more his front end is what's really pushed in more than anything else. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off, and I have the end credits. It's also the new music video, or at least just like the beginning was, but just for the credits. So I will see everybody Thursday. I hope. Hopefully I'll be doing the DeLorean if I get it before then. If not, I'll be doing it sometime my upcoming live. So see everybody next time.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye for
Bye,
now.
little L. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Bye bye.
Little L, bring